what we'll be doing is creating anchor links, and anchor links link you to different sections on the page, not to different pages, but to a section on the page. So you set them up just like you do links, except that there's a second piece to it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the piece that the links will link to. In your sections, as you can see over here, all of my sections are in headings. If yours are not, then you'll put this in your whatever you have before your heading title. So in my H3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do after the 3, a space, then add ID. I'm going to click on that as it pops up. And then I'm going to name this for something that will remind me of which section that I'm going to. Because mine are set up as section 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to use 1, 2, and 3. Yours might be motivation, about, backstory. So between the quotes, I put a 1. I'm going to go down to my next one. I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to then use one that would explain section 2. And I'm going to repeat that again for my third section. Now, these are the actual links that you're going to. So the first thing that I have to do is now under my page header, I am going to add the text for my links. I'm going to start it with a paragraph. Your links, again, are going to mimic what your sections are. So mine's going to be section 1. And then I'm going to put in a character that creates some space. I'm going to put 2 of these. And the characters that I'm going to put in, it's the and sign, lowercase n, b, s, p, and then a semicolon. This is the character for space. I'm going to copy that, make a space, and put it in one more time. Then I'm going to use a line. And the way that you get a line is under your backspace key. If you hold the shift, it's the key right under your backspace key. I'm going to copy both of these space signs again and paste them on each side of this line. So you see how I'm getting some spacing so they're not bumped up right against each other. I don't need it at the end of section 3. I don't need it before section 1, and I don't need it at the end of section 3. Okay, so that's my navigation. Now I'm going to add the links. So before my section 1, I'm going to come in after the P tag, but before the name of the link. And I'm going to add my A tag. Href. And then here's the trick. I need to put a hashtag sign in that says we're going to stay on this page. The link's going to be on this page. And then I need to exactly copy what I put for the 3 different IDs. So my first one is 1. Then I need to close the tag. And then after section 1, but before my spaces, I need to close my A tag. If I put my closing A tag after my spaces, then this is also going to be underlined in blue. And I just want the text to be underlined in blue. Now I'm just going to copy this first one, go before my second one, change it to a 2, or to whatever you called your second section. Close that tag, and then repeat for section 3. Mine are not working, so I'm going to go back and double check something. I think what's going on is I've used numbers, and I'm just going to replace the numbers with words. Okay, I'm going to click refresh and save. Let's try it again. There we go. See how it pulls it up? So now what's going to happen with the third one? There's not enough text on here to pull it all the way to the top because there's nothing below it. So it won't quite pull it up. It pulls it up as far as it can. Once you have these working, you're good to go. Make sure that you double check and make sure that your links do work. Don't turn in a website where these links don't work. So some places where you go wrong, 1, you can't use a number, you have to use a word. 2, you need a hashtag in front of it. If you don't have a hashtag, it thinks you're trying to link to an HTML page and it can't find it.